Hello everyone, this is Mr. J and here are the top stories that happened for the month of January. The Philippine VTubing community has opened the new year with a bang, and not the good kind, as there's currently beef between Vitahan and VTuber saysayvt aka Isay and publishing company Row4 regarding some matters, namely allegations of Row4 forcing Isay to date someone from their own team, disagreements during the preparation for 2023's Grand Ampon Ball and a charity event for indigenous children, and Vitahanan Awards being relegated as a minor award by Row4 under their V-Vibes brand. For those who don't know what that is, V-Vibes is a magazine dedicated to the local VTubing scene. The Ampon Ball, and by extension the VTuber Awards sponsored by Isay and Row4, happened on the final day of the 2023 edition of Cosplay Matsuri without any problems. However, on the first day of the new year, Isay then posted a statement stating that she's no longer affiliated with Row4 because, in her own words, buisit sila. She then releases a 75-page Canva presentation detailing her version of the events that transpired during the preparation for the Ampon Ball, which I'll leave in the description below. Said 75-page Canva presentation sparks a wave of controversy among the Philippine VTubing community as after it was posted, other VTubers spoke out and corroborated against Isay due to allegations of bullying. Row4 would then release their own 124-page Canva presentation, which is now inaccessible by the way, stating their side of the story during the whole Ampon Ball ordeal. Some members of Vitahanan, the group Isay belongs to, left the company amidst the whole saga. The next day, more people stated their grievances against Isay, and this brought in some cosplayers who had an axe to grind with Isay when she was still involved in the local cosplay community. Row4 would then post an apology on the website formerly known as Twitter, aka X, on the 3rd of January. Isay, on the other hand, decided to release a series of TikToks named the Isay Clapback series, which is still going to this day. Since then, her social blade stats took a hit. And 3 weeks later, she posted an open letter addressing the issues at hand, stating a rebuttal to the accusations made by Row4 and other accusers. In what can be considered as one of the biggest scandals of the Philippine VTubing community since the downfall of Cometa, this incident caused not only a rift between fellow VTubers, but it also gave light to the darker side of VTubing that most people would only see on 4chan's VTuber board or the banned VTuber Memes X account. This also painted the whole community in a bad light, being compared to the cosplay community that has its own set of issues popping out every time a cosplay convention ends. Only time can tell if more incidents like this would happen, and will this be the start of the degradation of the local VTubing scene? On January the 18th, the Bureau of Immigration has apprehended 3 foreign nationals attempting to flee the country, all of whom are facing deportation due to various criminal offenses. One of the people nabbed by the local police force is a Japanese national named Aoi Ikeda. Aoi Ikeda is the co-founder and CEO of Avalon Oaf Retail Business Incorporated, or more commonly known to this community as Aniporium. The arrest was then announced by Good Smile Philippines, which Aniporium is in partnership with, on their Facebook page the day after the arrest was made, stating that they would take appropriate action once the facts related to the arrest were confirmed. The rabbit hole of Ikeda's arrest doesn't stop there, however, as independent fraudulent refund request group Sagihenkin Sekyunavi is conducting an investigation on S Division Holdings Incorporated, which is, coincidentally, located at Aniporium's home base of 928 Antonio Arnaiz Avenue, Makati City. According to Henkin Navi, S Division Holdings Incorporated, owned by Hajime Sumi, and which Aoi Ikeda is a group executive of, was officially a company that engaged in investment and asset management in the Philippines, specifically focusing on financial-related businesses through group companies. As it turns out, the company was using illegal means of collecting funds by soliciting the purchase of approximately 6 billion yen worth of foreign corporate bonds and selling them for approximately 20 billion yen without the knowledge and consent of the Japanese government for their business operations. In June of 2023, the Japanese Financial Services Agency and the Securities and Exchange Surveillance Commission filed a suspension order against S Division in violation of Japan's Financial Instruments and Exchange Law. I won't go much into the details of S Division's illegal activities, so I'll leave the Henkin Navi report in the description below, and I would suggest to use a translation program when checking the site if you're not that adept in Japanese. The only thing that we can say so far now is that Good Smile is now making sure that the pre-orders that were made through Aniporium will not be in jeopardy. And whatever happens to Aniporium, Ikeda, Sumi, and S Division Holdings is now up to the Philippine and Japanese courts to decide their fate. After the successful year-ender that was Cosplay Matsuri, a number of artists who wanted to avail booths for the Cosplay.ph's series of events were in for a not-so-welcoming surprise as the organizer released their table rates for 2024. One of the changes that were implemented was the removal of installment payments. This, coupled with a sudden price increase, led to many artists and booth renters who usually rent these spaces to opt out of signing up for Cosplay.ph rentals and go somewhere else. This prompted a group of artists who frequently rent booths at cosplay events and cosplay convention attendees to release two open letters stating their grievances about the pricing and the difficulties they encountered during the rental process. These letters are accessible to the public, meanwhile the forms associated with these letters are open until Monday, January 15th. As of press time, Cosplay.ph has yet to release a statement regarding this matter. VivaMax, in collaboration with 2 Inches of Loneliness Productions, has just released the film Pantasya ni Tami, starring Azia Costa and directed by Topel Lee. This film caused some ire among the local cosplay community because the film production company used the art of cosplaying to sell sex to horny VivaMax subscribers, and this triggered some concerns as to how people outside the community view the hobby in real life. As of press time, some cosplayers and congoers have stated concerns about the film because the local community has a sex pest problem that has been there since the mid 2010s, and the release of Pantasya ni Tami may cause this problem to fester into something that the community cannot control. VivaMax and the production company still haven't released any statements about this. On the 10th of January, then MNL48 member Miho Hoshino announced her graduation from the group on a live TikTok stream, with no reasons being stated as to why. Days later, Princess Briquillo would also leave the group to pursue other endeavors. Both Hoshino and Briquillo were integral members of the group, and now with those two gone and with the content drought produced from the 8 singles still being in the works, the life of the group is in question compared to their contemporaries in SB19, G22, and even the indie idol groups like Yumishel and Idorimin. With the future of MNL48 in the brink, only time can tell how will Verno Lossom and Halo Halo address the situation that they're in right now. As for Hoshino and Briquillo, we can only hope the best for their future endeavors. Days after the MNL48 graduation announcements, Aspire announced the graduation of 4 of their members, Tin, Mincio, Yoshi, and Psych. All 4 members have stated their reasons for graduating are personal, so at the end of the day, we can only hope for the best for their future endeavors as well. There's one more thing to note about Psych's graduation though, as Psych turns out to be the last remaining member of Aspire's Mindanao subunit titled Team Blue Blaze. Further announcements are yet to be made for Team Blue Blaze's future. January seems to be the new month for graduations, as all of Rainbow Signal's current members graduated on the 22nd of January. This is to coincide not only with the pursuit of personal goals and responsibilities, but also with a restructuring of the group's system. There are no announcements yet as to what the new system is, and if this is the last time we'll see Rainbow Signal on stage. Just as it is with Miho, Princess, Tin, Mitseo, Yoshi, and Psyche. We hope nothing but the best for the now former members of Rainbow Signal with their future endeavors. Local lost media excavator UndustFixation uploaded a clip of a Tagalized dub of the second episode of Neon Genesis Evangelion on Facebook on the 13th of January at 9:25 a.m. And another clip was uploaded on YouTube on the same day. Evangelion is one of those anime that never got a rerun on ABS-CBN or on any other Philippine TV channel, and for obvious reasons. Seeing that the anime that would set the trajectory of every other anime show from 1995 to 2007 aired on one of the Philippines' top 2 channels at one point, and to be considered lost media for many years until this month is a giant step in the preservation of Tagalog dubbed anime. Unfortunately, the people who own the tapes are giving UndustFixation a hard time when it comes to digitizing the tapes where the dub came from for various reasons left unstated. You may want to check your old VHS tapes and you may never know what undiscovered treasures were recorded there. Moss Burger, or more specifically Moss Burger Philippines, collaborated with Toei and Shueisha to promote One Piece titled Seize the Treasure. When you go to your local Moss Burger branch and buy a meal worth 500 pesos or more, you'll get a free One Piece pin. And not only that, you will also get a card wherein you can go to your nearest local Moss Burger branch and get it stamped there. Once you get all 10 stamps, you can win a prize. You can also take a picture of your meal or do a selfie with one of the One Piece standees and tag your local Moss Burger branch and post it on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok with the hashtags Moss Burger Philippines and the Moss Burger branch you ate at, and you can get a sticker set for free. They also sell One Piece t-shirts for 599 pesos as well. The promo actually started on the 15th of December last year, but the promo runs until March 15th of this year. For more details, I'll leave the links in the description below. So if you want burgers and you're a One Piece fan, don't miss this opportunity to grab yourself some One Piece merch. And now here are the upcoming events for February. Red Cloud Interactive, under their Pinoy Otaku Festival brand, would kick off their 2024 event series with Pinoy Otaku Encore Aishiteru. This event will take place at Robinson's Galleria South in San Pedro, Laguna, and it will take place from February 9 to February 11. The event would feature local cosplaying e-celebs like the cosplaying violinist and Kurena Asuga. The first leg of Ozin Fest's Sakura Festival will take place at Ayala Malls Feliz in Marikina City from February 10 to February 11, while the second leg will take place at Ayala Malls Fairview Terraces in Novaliches, Quezon City on the 24th and 25th of February. The 2024 edition of Cosplay Up will also take place on the 24th and 25th of February at Star Mall in Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong City. This would be the third edition of One Final Dreams event since its inception in 2022 to unite cosplayers around the world in one venue. Notable guests include Mirai Fukuda, formerly of the Hoopers, Malaysia's Nessa Rose, and VTubers Hanatan and Miori Celesta. Make It Live holds its Fantopia convention on the 18th of February at the Megatrade Halls in SM Mega Mall, Mandaluyong City. Fantopia is a pop culture convention that focuses on uniting multiple fandoms into one event, from Korean to Japanese to Western pop culture. And that's all the news today for this month. This is Mr. J. See you next month, and I'm out of here.